Hi everyone, today we are going to do a poem named The Patriot written by Robert Browning. Robert Browning was considered as the precursor of modern English poetry. He was the son of wealthy and cultured parents. He started writing poetry quite early in life. Now, without wasting much time, let's start the poem. It was roses, roses all the way, with metal mixed in my path like mad. The house roofs seemed to heave and sway a year ago on this very day. The patriot recalls how he was welcomed a year ago when he came back after his grand victory. His path was strewn with fragrant roses, which is a symbol of love. The people were mad in their zeal and enthusiasm. The church towers blazed with victory flags, but the scene has drastically changed after a year. The air broke into a mist with bells, the old walls rocked with the crowd and cries. Had I said, good folk, mere noise repels, but give me your son from wonder skies. They had answered, and afterward, what else? The second stanza says that the whole atmosphere resounded with the sound of church bells, rung in honor of the year just a year ago. The crowd was full of joy. The patriot appreciated the enthusiasm of the people. If he had demanded from them something impossible like the sun from the sky, they would have granted him. They would have asked him what else he desired. Such was the time just a year ago. Alack, it was I who leaped at the sun to give it my loving friends to keep. Not man could do have I left undone. And you see my harvest, what I reap this very day. Now a year is run. The third stanza says that the patriot says that he tried to do the impossible for the pleasure of his admirers. He did his best. He did whatever he could do for his countrymen. But what reward or harvest had he got? Is this the reward he is getting from his people? In a sad tune, the patriot feels that people have forgotten all that he did for them. The fourth stanza says that there is nobody on the housetops now, just the paled few at the windows sit, for the best of the sight is all low, at the Chambliss gate, or better yet, by the very scaffold's foot I go. The fourth stanza says that as the patriot is being led to the gallows, he finds no one on the house roofs to bid him farewell. Only a few crippled persons sitting at the window are watching them. Most of the people have gone to the Chambliss gate or are quite near the scaffold to have the best view of the patriot's expression. I go in the rain and mow the needs. A rope cuts both my wrists behind, and I think by the field my foreheads bleed. For the flink, whoever has a mind, stones at me for my ears' misdeeds. The patriot is being led to the scaffold in the rain. A long rope has been used to tie up his hands tightly on the back. The rope is so tight that it cuts both his hands. He feels that his forehead is bleeding. It is due to the stones hurled at him by some cruel fellows. They hurl the stones to show their resentment for the so-called misdeeds done by him during the year. It is ironic that people have completely forgotten his good deeds. Sixth stanza says that, thus I enter and thus I go. Thus I entered and thus I go. In triumphs, people have dropped down dead, paid by the world what those who owe me. God might question now instead. This God shall repay. I am safer so. The patriot entered his city amid great rejoicings and honor. Now he is leaving the city in great humiliation and insult. He feels that if he had died a year ago, then some people actually collapse in excess of joy. God would not have cared for him. But now, when he had not been rewarded by the people, he was certain to be rewarded in heaven. He feels safe in the bosom of God. Thus, even in intense defeat, he finds something to console himself with. This is a message of hope and faith. It is a simple and poignant tale of the rise and fall of a hero. Browning seems to give the message that one, like the patriot, can turn defeat into victory, despair into faith, and sorrow into joy. This is, of course, possible only with purity of heart and unflinching faith in God's justice. The patriot's belief is that God would reward him for his good deeds in the heaven. He had not been rewarded by his people for what he had done for them, but his belief would make him feel safe and secure. This is a typical case of Browning's optimism, unrealistic in our age of doubt and atheism. Thank you. I hope you like my video. Please subscribe and like my channel. Thank you once again.